Hello, everyone. It's great to have you back here. And it's day 13, and we are so pumped up to bring you this question and answer section. So, after we did the list comprehension, we had a question from one of our subscribers that said, so with the timetable that was generated, is it possible to arrange them in vertical order with the equal sign rather than the colon? Okay, so we'll try to use the list comprehension to do this, right? Now, in the end, we'll see the list per what editor you're using to sort of arrange them either in verticals or the rest. But then because there's a complete set of elements, we have no direct control over, the appearance. It depends on just your editor. However, to replace the colons by equal signs, it's possible to do that. All right, so in this 4 minutes or less video, I'll try to take you through that. So let's first generate our multiplier, say X, and we are taking an input. So we change the input to an integer because input will definitely produce strings. So input, and then we issue the command or the question. So let's say enter the multiplier. All right, so this will take the multiplier, and now the action will be generated as we want something like this. So maybe 2 times 1 equals to 2. That's how I want the output to be. So we have the 2 representing the multiplier, which is the X, the star, which is the times, the iterator of 1, and so on and so forth, which will also pass as a string, the equal sign, which is a string, and then the product. So to do this, let's start off with string, and then we have the multiplier, say X, that plus the string of star. Now we are adding strings. These are concatenations, plus the string of I, which is the iterator. Then we have string of the equal sign plus the string of the product, say X times I. All right. And so we have it in this format. And what we are doing is to open our list parenthesis or the list brackets, that's the square brackets. And we pass the action in here and say for our iterator, which is I, in a range of elements, say 1 to 13, which is 1 to 12 in this case. So the end is always the final minus 1. So this 1 to 12. And let's save all these as, say, answer. So answer equals to this. And that will be our new variable. So we run this, and then we get the prompt, enter the multiplier. Let's input, say, 5. And it's done. So we can type in our answer, and then we have that structure. So this generates a whole list of multipliers. So you have 5, of the timetables, we have 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10 in that order. And you can, rerun and then input a new value, say 13 as the multiplier. And you would then have the 13 timetable structured for you. All right, so this is just a very simple way to go around this. Now, the other alternative would have been to use a for loop. Say, let's say for I in range of 1 to 13, which is 1 to 12. We are just doing this. So let's say print, and then we print this output. That's the action. And then because we need a new line, it means we're going to add a plus of a \n. So always place it on the new line. But even ideally, if we just use this, it would fix each one on the new line. So we wouldn't really necessarily need this. So if we run this, yeah, it generates for us. Okay. So let me comment line 13 and rerun. Okay, we enter 10 and we have that sorted out for us. So this whole part is what we've generated. That line 2021 is what we've concatenated, or we sort of abridged. We've reduced that into line 13. So depending on what you want, you can then use whichever structure, whichever pattern. I believe you had an amazing time following this video. Don't forget to like and then share, and then also leave a question or a comment if you have one. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and hope to see you at the top. Keep pushing and be better. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.